Hello and welcome to my first video blog for the Stories of Devotion project. It's been well over a month now since I have been talking to people across the faith spectrum, listening to wonderful stories of faith and recording them on a blog that I'm keeping. If this is the first time you hear of this project, I would like to invite you to visit storiesofdevotion.com to learn all about it. This week I'm in New York and I arrived today, and my intention is to visit as many sacred places as possible. Now, faith, religion, spirituality may not be the first things that come to mind when you think of New York City, but this is a very, very thriving place for religion and spirituality. As I make my way through the city, I will be using this book as my reference, From Abyssinian to Zion, A Guide to Manhattan's Houses of Worship. This book has at least 1,000 houses of worship listed. I will not be able to visit all of them, but I will make an effort to visit as many as possible. Most importantly, though, I hope to talk to a lot of people and to gather stories from people from a variety of faiths and cultures. Being that my flight was delayed, I had a bit of a late start today. However, I made it just in time to leave my things at the hotel and check out my first stop, which was St. Malachi's Church, also known as the Actors Chapel. Okay, I'm almost there, just a couple more blocks. Ready to get my church on. And there it is, St. Malachi's, the Actors Chapel. I am so excited. As soon as the service concluded, I turned over to my pew neighbor. She seemed to be rather friendly, a very kind lady, and I asked her if she might have a minute or two to chat with me. Since I noticed that she spoke Spanish, the rest of our conversation transpired in the language of heaven. And because I don't know how to do subtitles, you're going to have to read the blog for the English version. I asked her one question, and she regaled me with 45 minutes worth of an answer. And it was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. My question was, how do you experience the presence of God?
La presencia de Dios en todo momento y con fe por la fe de uno y en lo que uno ve de las acciones de los demás, en el amor, la caridad de los demás, el compañerismo, la amistad. En todo está la presencia de Dios, en todo. Hay un Padre Celestial, un solo Dios eterno, en que cree el mundo entero, pero ese solo por amor, no porque lo merezcamos. Porque
We had to leave the church because they were closing, and it was raining outside, so we stood outside the church under her umbrella for another 20-30 minutes, and it was wonderful. And then so at the end I asked her if she had any last few words that she might share in front of the camera, and she did, and she gave me a blessing, and it was really quite something.
que Dios lo bendiga siempre, que lo ilumine siempre y que se sienta muy bien. Y una despedida, que el Padre Celestial, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo lo llene de bendiciones y de sabiduría para lo que Él desea de usted.
Muchas gracias. Buenas. Well, I have just had an amazing time at church and chatting with Clotilde, my new friend. And so my spirit is nourished, but my belly is empty. I haven't had anything since breakfast today, so it's time to find something to eat and go back to the hotel and blog a little bit. It's my very first video blog for Stories of Devotion. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow, and I need to review my plans. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or ideas or suggestions. This project really only works if people are willing to talk to me, so talk to me.